You ever feel like that? You got speeches to write, you got too much homework to do, you got science to do, you got math to do, you got a job to go to, your parents are getting in your case, the person you're in love with is behaving very suspiciously lately. You might be stressed. According to a recent article in Time magazine, 60% of all doctor visits are for conditions related to stress. And according to a recent article in the Washington Post, stress is affecting college students more and more every year, to the point that college-age individuals are coming down with high blood pressure, something that used to only affect people in my age group, but college people are getting it too. Wouldn't it be good if there was a way to get rid of some of this stress? Some free, easy, legal way to get rid of some of this stress? And would it not be good if whatever this is helps us grow as people? Well, there is. My name is Pat Breslin. Today I'd like to persuade you to consider the practice of meditation in order to unstress and to grow as a person. I'm going to talk to you about 3 aspects of meditation. First, we'll take a look at the physical part of it, and then we'll examine the mental side of meditation, and finally we'll discuss how it helps the world in general. So, where's all this stress coming from? According to stress.org, look no further than your phone, your iPad, and your laptop, taking in tons of information at all times of the day and night, overloads the nervous system and makes you feel stressed out to the point you feel like if you happen to feel like that's due to something that builds up in your bloodstream. It's called blood lactate. According to David Mitchie, author of the book Hurry Up and Meditate, meditation makes blood lactate dissolve. It makes it go away. He also indicates that it increases circulation, it lowers blood pressure. In fact, there are cardiologists who prescribe meditation for their heart patients. It produces endorphins, those feel-good chemicals you get from exercising. Here's how I think it helps me. Among my blood relatives, among all the people who have the misfortune to look like me, everybody in my age group has high blood pressure. Everybody but me. I'm the only one who does not. And I think the reason for that is that I've been meditating since I was a college student. A very long time. So now that we've looked at the physical side of meditation, let's move on and check out the mental aspect of it as well. Dr. Richard Davidson, Director of Effective Neuroscience at the University of Wisconsin, did a study of the brain scans of meditators, MRIs. He concludes that the regular practice of meditation literally rewires the brain for happiness, while also rewiring it to throw off stress. Russell Simmons, founder of Def Jam Records, cites a study in his book, Success Through Stillness, a study that was done at the University of California, in which a big group of students, grad students, took a test to get into grad school. They took the GRE, the Graduate Record Exam. You'll take it someday if you decide to go on to grad school. They took this test, then they were divided into 2 groups. One group got 3 weeks of intensive training in meditation, the other group 3 weeks of intensive training in nutrition. And then they took the same test again. The nutrition students showed no change in their test results. The meditation students showed an average increase in points from 460 to 520. That is a big deal. The takeaway message there for college students is that it can help to raise your grade. So now that we talked about the mental benefits of it, let's see how it helps the world in general. Oftentimes when criminals get out of jail, they go back to crime. That's called recidivism. It's usually a really high percentage. David Mitchie cites a study in which a big group of criminals were taught to meditate while in prison. Then they were released into society and they were followed over time. They showed a 43% drop in recidivism. That's really big. He cites other studies indicating that in any given population, if only 1% of the people in that population practice meditation, the overall crime rate goes down. Ken Wilber, who has written about 24 books on human consciousness, says that with regard to growth of levels of development from egocentric to ethnocentric to world-centric and beyond, meditation accelerates that process faster than anything. And you don't have to believe that it will work in order for it to work. You don't have to believe anything in regard to meditation. It's not a religion. It works for religious people. It works for atheists. It works for skeptics. It works for agnostics. And some people say, well, wait a minute, doesn't meditation come from Hinduism or Buddhism? I'm not a Hindu, I'm not a Buddhist, I don't want to be disloyal to my religion. You might be interested to know that styles of meditation practiced in Hinduism and Buddhism exist in every religion on earth under different names. If you do a search online for the phrase centering prayer, you'll find a form of meditation that's been part of the Christian church for 400 years. So, now that we've looked at the societal benefits of meditation, let's review what we've learned today. We talked about the physical benefits of it and how I think it helps me. We talked about the mental benefits of it and how it certainly can help college students. And we talked about how it helps society in general. It's worth your time looking into. There are a lot of teachers around who can teach you how to meditate. I teach it on the Santa Fe main campus in January and February. There's teachers all over town who can provide instruction. You can even find instruction online. If you'd really like to relax, if you'd really like to chill, if you'd really like to throw off some stress big time, please consider meditation. It's worth it. Thank you.